Welcome to YC Education.
Halo semuanya, selamat datang kembali di channel YouTube kami. Hari ini kami kembali lagi untuk menemani kalian belajar bahasa Inggris lewat obrolan yang santai. Di episode kali ini, tema yang akan kami bahas sangat penting untuk masa depan kita, yaitu tentang keuangan dasar, uang, dan cara menabung.
Halo teman-teman, masalah uang ini kadang terdengar sulit ya, tapi tenang saja, untuk level A2 ini kami akan membahasnya dengan kata-kata yang simpel dan lambat. Jadi, kalian bisa belajar kosakata tentang keuangan sambil melatih pendengaran kalian. Yuk, langsung saja kita mulai obrolannya.
So, Santi, today we are talking about money. Money is a very important topic, but many people do not like to talk about it, because it can make them stressed. For me, learning how to manage money changed my life. When I was younger and got my first job, I did not know how to save. Every time I received my salary at the beginning of the month, I felt very rich. I went to the mall, bought expensive clothes, and ate out at restaurants with my friends almost every night. But then, by the third week of the month, my bank account was almost empty. I felt very anxious because I did not have enough money for basic things like rent or groceries. I realized I needed a plan. So, I started a simple system called budgeting. Every month, when my salary arrives, I immediately divide my money into 3 parts. The first part, about 50%, is for my needs. This includes my rent, electricity bill, transport, and simple food. The second part, which is 20%, goes directly into a savings account. I do not touch this money at all. It is for my future or for emergencies, like if I get sick, or my laptop breaks. The last 30% is for my wants. This is my fun money. I can use it to watch movies, buy books, or go out with friends. This simple plan helped me stop worrying about money because I always know where my money goes. What about you, Santi? Was it easy or difficult for you to save money in the past?
Well, Ryan, it was definitely very difficult for me in the past. I used to be a big spender. Every time I felt sad or stressed, I went online shopping. Buying new things made me feel happy for a short time, but at the end of the month, I always regretted it. My closet was full of clothes that I never wore, and my bank account was empty. But last year, I decided to change my habits because I wanted to buy a new laptop for my work, and it was very expensive. I knew I couldn't buy it if I kept spending my money on small, useless things. So, I tried a rule called the 30-day rule. It is very simple. When I see something beautiful online, like a jacket or a pair of shoes, I do not buy it immediately. I write the item down on a piece of paper, and I wait for 30 days. During those 30 days, I think about it. Most of the time, after 1 or 2 weeks, I completely forget about the item, or I realize that I do not really need it. This simple rule saved me a lot of money. I also started cooking my own meals at home instead of ordering food through apps. Cooking at home is much cheaper, and it is also healthier. After 6 months of doing this, I finally saved enough money to buy my new laptop without borrowing money from anyone. It made me feel very proud of myself.
That is an amazing story, Santi. The 30-day rule is an excellent idea for avoiding shopping mistakes. It shows that saving money is not about being poor, it is about being smart and choosing what is truly important for you. Another thing that helped me save money is tracking my expenses. I downloaded a free application on my phone. Every time I spend money, even if it is just a small amount, like buying a cup of coffee or paying for parking, I type it into the app. At the end of the week, I look at the chart. Sometimes, we think we lose money on big things, but actually, we lose a lot of money on small, daily habits. For example, before using the app, I used to buy a cup of sweet coffee every afternoon. It was only $3, so I thought it was cheap. But when I multiplied $3 by 30 days, it was $90 a month. That is a lot of money. Now, I make my own coffee at the office. Tastes good, and I save almost $100 every month. With that extra money, I started to learn about simple investments. I put a small amount of money into a low-risk mutual fund every month. It grows slowly, but it is better than just leaving it under my bed. It makes me feel safe about my future.
I agree, Ryan. Small expenses can add up to a big amount of money. I also noticed that shopping with a list helps a lot. Before I go to the supermarket, I always check my kitchen and write down exactly what I need on a list. When I am inside the store, I only look for the items on my list. I do not look at the snack aisle or the sales section. This keeps me focused and prevents me from buying things I don't need just because they have a red discount tag. Also, I think it is important to remember that being careful with money doesn't mean we cannot enjoy our lives. We can still have fun without spending a lot of money. For example, instead of meeting my friends at an expensive cafe, we now sometimes have a picnic at the public park. Everyone brings some snacks from home, we play acoustic guitar, and we talk for hours. It is completely free, and honestly, it is often more fun than sitting in a crowded restaurant. Managing money is just about balance. You save for tomorrow, but you can still enjoy today in a simple way.
Nah, teman-teman pembelajar bahasa Inggris, itulah percakapan kami tentang keuangan dasar dan tips mengatur uang hari ini. Bagaimana dengan kalian sendiri? Apakah kalian tipe orang yang suka menabung atau justru sering kalah belanja?
Yuk, ceritakan kebiasaan kalian dalam mengatur uang di kolom komentar menggunakan bahasa Inggris sederhana ya. Jangan lupa untuk klik tombol like, subscribe, dan bagikan video ini ke teman-teman kalian yang sedang belajar bahasa Inggris level A2. Terima kasih sudah mendengarkan, sampai jumpa di tema berikutnya. Dadah!